On today's show, we have JP Richardson, the CEO of Exodex. Exodex is a secure, user-friendly crypto wallet and exchange where you can store, manage, and trade all of your blockchain assets in one place. So for our listeners, what is Exodex and what does it do?
Exodus, as you mentioned, is the easiest place for a person to manage a portfolio of crypto assets. 2.8 million people trust Exodus to keep their crypto secure. And in a time where a lot of centralized custodial platforms have declared bankruptcy, managing your keys, controlling your keys is now more important than ever. And they can do that all with Exodus.
How did Exodus start and how long ago, and kind of what was the initial problem you guys seen in the market?
So I teamed up with Daniel Castanoli here in Nebraska in 2015, who he has design experiences with Nike, Louis Vuitton, Apple, BMW, to name a few. And so he has that expertise in design and creativity. And so we thought to ourselves, like, okay, at this moment in time in 2015, a lot of people are building mobile wallets. Nobody at this moment in time has built a desktop wallet that you can download on your Mac or Windows or Linux computer that is easy to use to manage your portfolio of crypto assets and allows a person to swap or convert from one asset to another asset. So in other words, if you have Bitcoin and you want Ethereum, you can do just an easy swap inside of Exodus. Nobody had done that on the desktop at that moment in time, and that's where we started in 2015.
Are you guys all across the whole entire globe, I assume?
We started this company here in Nebraska. And if you can imagine building a tech company in Nebraska we don't have a big population here. It's just, a lot of cornfields and football is really all we have here. And so we knew that to think about a company in the future, pre-COVID, we're going to have to build a remote only company. And so we started remote only. We pay 100% of our salaries in Bitcoin. And today we have almost 300 people. So yes, all over the world. In fact, more than 50% of our employees are outside the United States. So all over the world.
And so who is the leadership that is currently, driving the changes and development at Exodus?
As I mentioned, my co-founder, Daniel Castanoli, and myself are the founders of the company. And we have just like any C-suite at the company, we have individuals from all over the world that are in leadership.
So currently when people download the app, what are all the different functions that they can expect out of it?
So today, Exodus has 3 apps. We have a mobile app, which is on iOS and Android, as you'd expect. Then we also have a desktop app, which is on Mac, Linux, or Windows. And then finally, we just recently released our Web3 wallet, which is a browser extension. So the mobile wallet, this is the product that has most of our customers today using it. So this is a product where they're gonna download it. They heard about the chaos with some of these centralized exchanges and platforms, and they're like, I want out. I want to use a different product where I can control my own keys, control my own wealth. And so Exodus Mobile allows them to download it. They can manage their portfolio. They can buy crypto with a debit card or Apple Pay and get more crypto into their wallet. And then they can easily do swaps with their crypto. In addition to that, we recently added functionality so that people can view their NFTs on either Solana or Ethereum. And then finally, there's a service called Wallet Connect that allows a mobile wallet to interact with dApps on the dApps webpage. So that's the mobile wallet. The desktop wallet is a little bit more for the power user, the person that wants a little bit more of screen real estate and might be interested in hardware wallet functionality and working with the Trezor. So the benefit of this is that if for some reason you're concerned about the security on your desktop, you're worried if you're going to get a virus or malware, that you can download Exodus. And if you have a Trezor, you can use both products together and know that the keys, the private keys to your coins, to your wealth, will not be on your desktop and they will exist only on the Trezor. So people like that functionality. And then finally, the browser extension, Web3 wallet. This is the product that we are putting a lot of focus on because we believe that Web3 can have the possibility to bring utility to cryptocurrency outside of just plain speculation, which most people use crypto for, but actually utility. So the Web3 wallet today supports both Solana, Ethereum, and Algorand, and we're going to continue to add more chains because multi-chain is in our DNA.
Who owns and controls the keys to the wallets?
Yeah, so in all of the three products, the keys are owned and controlled by the customer. In other words, Exodus does not have access to your keys at all. So they are stored along with the wallet itself locally on your computer, and they never leave your computer.
What pairs do you guys currently offer, and how does that expand over time?
Yeah, so in the mobile and desktop, we offer support for all major popular chains. Of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Algorand, Binance Smart Chain, Cardano, the list goes on and on and on. And that's on the mobile and desktop. But on the browser extension, it's just three chains today: Ethereum, Solana, and Algorand. However, we support all of the tokens on this chain. So in effect, on all three platforms, the asset support is in the thousands because of all the tokens that are supported. Now, the way that we think about this with the Web3 wallet, the browser extension, is that we have to move fast to add support for all major popular DeFi and Web3 chains, because a lot of these chains don't have a browser extension or Web3 wallet that is focused just on that chain, and maybe don't even have support on the chain, that we as a company will be able to come in and actually be the one dominant Web3 wallet on the chain. And like Algorand is a great example of that. Algorand does not have, before Exodus, a browser extension Web3 wallet. And so Exodus is the first to come in and add support.
How are you guys able to sustain yourselves or be profitable or raise capital?
Yeah, great question. So Exodus makes revenue when people swap from one asset to another asset. So as I mentioned earlier in this call, if you have Bitcoin and you want to swap to Ethereum, Exodus takes a small percentage of that. As far as capital raise goes, Exodus raised, we had a public offering through the Regulation A+, and this was back in April of 2021. And we raised $75 million, and we are the first company to have a crypto-only public offering. In other words, for any person, accredited investor or unaccredited investor, could come to Exodus and buy Exodus shares with either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDC. And now we're the only company in the United States that has our stock publicly available to anybody in the United States and people beyond the United States, digitally represented on the blockchain. And that's the Algorand blockchain. That's another reason why we are so excited about Algorand.
What are you guys working on feature-wise that people can expect that may be coming up here soon?
Yeah, our big focus, our big focus here is on the Web3 browser extension wallet and making that one of the best Web3 browser extensions in existence. So that is the big focus. And what that means is we're going to do is we're going to add support for every major DeFi and Web3 chain. And then we're going to add support for the NFTs in the chains, for the swaps, so people can use decentralized exchanges. That's going to be the biggest piece. In addition to that, one of the things that we're really excited about is a product that we call Exodex. So Exodex today is inside of the Web3 browser extension. It's a decentralized exchange aggregator. Long term, we have plans to bring this outside of the browser extension and make it so that if you imagine, let's say you're going to OpenSea, and let's say you're going to you look at a Bored Ape, and I don't know, maybe the Bored Ape's on sale. It's not $95,000 right now. Maybe the Bored Ape is, I don't know, maybe you find one, someone's dumb enough to list one for like $700, something like that. Okay. And you're like, shoot, I want to snag this Bored Ape for $700, but it requires Ethereum. I only have Algorand. What we would like to do is make it so that the dApp can accept any asset, any coin, without you even have to think about it as a consumer. In fact, you don't have to think of whether you're using crypto or not. Like you can use Apple Pay, you can use a credit card, you can use Algorand. It just doesn't matter. All that matters to you is that you get that $700 Bored Ape before anybody else does. That's what matters most. And what's going to power a lot of this is Exodex. So that's going to be one of the big things that we are excited about in the future.
How would they get started or, get more info?
So you just head on over to exodus.com and you can click the download link there and you just get started, or you can on exodus.com at the very top, you'll see a link to our YouTube page where we have a number of tutorial videos that can help a person get started.